Hello, everybody. It's the Super Bowl. Therealhubbabubbamax here, and we are going up against the New Orleans Saints. Let's get some celebrations going. This is a big game. I did not think after a 9-7 season last year we would get in this position, but here we are. Chris Miller leading the troops. Mostly been our great defense this year, but Chris Miller's he's had a Pro Bowl season. Definitely not his best work I think he could do, but he's been playing good. Jerome Mathis gonna have it started out on the 25-yard line. Can't complain too much. Vinny Bryant. That was a great pancake right there, but unfortunately right in his path, as this is a terrible throw. Luckily it falls to the turf. But it is a 3-and-out for the Broncos to start the Super Bowl. Not what you want to see. As look at that throw too. Drew Brees also not feeling on his first throw. 3rd and 10 now. Drew Brees all day in the pocket. Gonna find Marcus Colston, and that's a first down. 1st and 10 now for the Saints. What can they do? And they're gonna throw it straight to Carl Pema, who will get the excitement started in the Super Bowl. Pick 6 for the Pro Bowl cornerback. Unbelievable. Let's go. Broncos are up 7-0 now. Great start by our defense. And Drew Brees now going to go deep to Marcus Colston, but great defense there. Dominic Foxworth denied him as Vinny Bryant running through a tackler right there. Going to get a 9-yard gain. 2nd and 1 now. Chris Miller can go over the middle to Algie Crumpler, and we're almost in midfield already. Let's go. Vinny Bryant now going to take a dive straight up the middle. 2nd and inches now. Vinny Bryant with a good couple runs to start off with, and we're going to pass it to him out of the backfield. Vinny Bryant looking for a Super Bowl MVP trophy. As Chris Miller, that was a terrible decision on my part, but it is what it is. We're going to set up a screen pass to the Randall Hollins, and he's going to get us back to the original line of scrimmage. 3rd and 9 now. What can the Broncos do? They're going to go to Siobhan Pearson, and that wasn't a good decision, so 2 bad decisions on that play, or on that drive, but it does still get us points. Matt Prater, up and good, like always. Love to see it. And a 3rd and 3 already for the Saints, and that was another bad decision by Drew Brees. What are you doing today? I'm not sure. I don't think he has a title yet in this game. So he's trying to get his first. We're trying to get our first with Chris Miller, and a beautiful pass right there, Solomon Jordan. That is going to help our cause, as we're going to get it to Solomon Jordan, but he fumbles it. No! We do not need plays like that in the Super Bowl. The Saints take over in pretty good field position, but a 3rd and 10 already. Drew Brees running out of time, but finds Marcus Colston, who breaks the tackle and gets a first down. 2nd quarter action. Reggie Bush going to get stopped in the backfield. Good play right there. 3rd and 9. Drew Brees, what can you do? He's going to find Robert Meacham over the middle, and that is a first down. 1st and 10 for the Saints. They're finally marching in a little bit. They're going to try that fake wide receiver in around. Not going to work out, but Reggie Bush with all the space probably could have broke that for even more, but not quite. So Reggie Bush again can get stopped after a gain of 5. 2nd and 5 now. Another toss to Reggie Bush, and it feels like we're watching this on repeat, but no. Just another good gain there for this great college running back who is decent in the NFL. As Drew Brees on the fake. Are you kidding me? We're going to let Drew Brees run it in? Ah, come on, Broncos. 10-7 now. Broncos still ahead at least. Chris Miller now over the middle. Going to find Algie Crumpler with a good game. Bring it to a 2nd and inches. And Vinny Bryant, we needed one and he got one. So good job. 1st and 10 now. We're going to go deep to Randall Hollins. And you have got to catch that on the biggest stage. Unbelievable. Under a 2-minute warning. We take a bad sack right there. Good defense from the Saints. As Marcus Colston again. Saints trying to tie it up before halftime. We're going to hope to deny that. We will! Troy Malecki. Great zone defense, and Troy Malecki showing the wheels. And that is a 2nd pick 6. 17-7 Broncos. That is 3 points from our offense and 14 from our defense. Let's go. We'll take it however we can get it. And a good stop right there. 3 and out for the Saints to start the second half. And, you know, offense, let's match our defense's productivity. How about? Not going to do it on a pass like that. And should have been caught anyway. And another drop here from Javon Pearson. So, bad starts to the offense on both sides, but our defense is balling out right now. 2nd and 15, Drew Brees. What can you do? Almost gonna get sacked. It says intercepted again! Champ Bailey moved him to safety to start this year because he really lost a step, but didn't lose his great intangibles. That's an interception. And a play action here. We're going to go to the LG Crumpler over the middle. Touchdown, Broncos. And it is 24-7. Unbelievable. Again, with how bad our offense has been, it doesn't feel like we're up by that much, but that's all that matters is scoreboard. 24-7 and a 3rd and 9 for the Saints. What can they do? They're going to find Devery Henderson, and that is a good catch right there. 1st and 10. Reggie Bush can get stopped by Vince Wilfork after gain of 3. Bring it to a 3rd and 7 now, and Drew Brees is going to find Marcus Colston. He looked to be short there, but we will not challenge. Instead, bring it to another 3rd and 10, and Marcus Colston will not get it this time. So a long field goal attempt here, and it is perfect. So, 24-10 for the Broncos. Again, we would love to see more offensive production out of them. 2nd and 6 now. Vinny Bryant, look at that blocking. Moses couldn't have parted the Red Sea better than that. Wait, something like that. But start of the 4th quarter now. After a face mask penalty, we're in a good spot, but good sack right there. 2nd and 15, Vinny Bryant. Look at the blocking again. Vinny Bryant, just, you know, you're starting not because you're actually that good, but because you don't fumble the ball. That's all we need, is Chris Miller's going to keep rolling out, not going to find anybody. So it's going to be Matt Prater out to kick, and Matt Prater's kick is up and good. So make it 27-10, 8 minutes left for the Saints, and they need to start moving. 3rd and 10 now. They have not found an answer for a great defense today, and the answers will continue not to come. 2nd and long now for the Broncos. We're going to find Solomon Jordan, who hangs on to it. Doesn't fumble. Love to see it, as Vinny Bryant's going to get destroyed in the backfield. I think that might have been Brian Urlacher, who's now a Saint. As Chris Miller's going to roll out, I'm going to find Deion Dorsey. Deion Dorsey down the sideline. That's a great game right there. Over 30 yards. Raymond Ingram now. We can actually trust him. Well, you know, maybe not the best idea to give him the ball in the biggest game of the year, but we trust our guys. Did not work out on that play, though. But we do. One good offensive play leads us to a field goal. So it's 30-10 now. This game is basically out of reach, but crazier things have happened. And we're going to hope to not have that, as Reggie Bush with it wasn't even a good gain, but it was a surprise it was a caught altogether. Is Devery Henderson going to get a good gain over the middle? 3rd and inches now for Drew Brees. And that should have been caught, but it was not. So bring it to a 4th and inches. They're going to try and run it, and the blitz was perfect. Elvis Stumerville to stop, and we are 1 first down away from a Super Bowl coming back to Denver. 4 years in the making of this franchise. Can you do it for us, Raymond Ingram? He can. And 1 kneel down, and the Broncos are Super Bowl champions. And it wasn't even because of our offense. We love to see that defensive performance. Give the MVP to the whole defense. Why not? We, again, are Super Bowl champions. We're going to watch the celebration. Chris Miller and not Mike Shanahan, because we fired him, because he couldn't get us over the hump. Again, get to see more celebrating from our guys. Pour the Gatorade. And this series has been very fun. End of January is when we started this, if you can believe it. And I might do one more season. We might try and run it back. But I might be going over to our Beavers franchise, which I stopped because I realized I couldn't handle 2 series at once effectively. So, again, Super Bowl champions. Again, didn't expect it to happen this season. I thought it might take 1 more year. Again, we might run it back. This won't be the last you see of the Broncos franchise. if it's not played, we'll at least sim a couple more seasons and see what happens. But I appreciate all the support on this franchise. I did not expect near as many people to view it and care about it, and that made me super happy. So thank you again for all the support. And we might run it back one more time, but I'm almost feeling like we will go and try and rebuild our Cupcake Beaver franchise. But if we do not, I will see you here with Broncos franchise, at least with a partying episode. And I hope to see you guys there. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Goodbye.